The reason why we've fallen into such a diabolical disorientation in our world through the sexual revolution is because men don't know how to be chaste. Chastity is a masculine virtue. Oh, I could rant on this for days. But the reason why women are running all over you guys, running roughshod over the world, and all these guys are simping and being left alone is because of a lack of chastity. And it's all a fruit of sexual revolution, right? The pill, contraception. Contraception unleashed Pandora's box. Western tradition says for 2,000 years, up until about the 1950s, that contraception was bad. And if you ask most people what they thought about contraception, they say, well, it's not a very good thing to do. People may have been doing it on the low, though they weren't doing it with pride. Now it's just open fornication. Chastity doesn't exist whatsoever. And as a result, the opposite sin, lust, was running roughshod over us. If we're ever going to take this back and live the good life as we're meant to, live as God meant us to be, our end, we got to practice chastity. And that is up to men. We are the leaders. But you know why men aren't the leaders anymore? Because you're chasing puss. You stop chasing puss, it loses its power. And then everything falls back into right order. Temperance, being able to be moderate your concupiscence, your appetites. And so the opposite is gluttony. To be temperate means, look, I can go a little bit, but I don't need to go the whole way. I have self-control. Charity, the opposite of charity is greed. That's the third virtue, right? Give of ourselves selflessly. It's a tough one for me. I tend to be more greedy. I don't have a natural charity towards me, and I know that it's hurt me in life. Diligence as opposed to sloth. Kindness as opposed to envy. Patience as opposed to wrath. I started this live about 20 minutes late, and it was because I was having technical difficulty with my camera. And I felt wrath rising in my solar plexus. But I felt it. It don't mean that I need to go with it. I noticed it, and I was like, oh, look at there. Look at here. There's some lack of patience trying to make itself known in me. And so you know what I got to do? I get to practice the virtue. I said, you know what? If this is going to be good, it's worth waiting for. I'm on God's time. And so I just relaxed. And I allowed it, and it got done. I was patient. Humility is the opposite of pride. Humility isn't thinking less of yourself like a lot of people believe. They think that humility means that you're completely ignorant of yourself and almost masochistic in your self-giving, and that you put everybody and everything ahead of yourself. That's not what it means. Humility is not thinking less of yourself. It's thinking about yourself less. So we get this false humility. So like imagine Michael Jordan who's the greatest basketball player of all time. Anybody said Michael Jordan is the greatest basketball player of all time, there's a very good argument for that being the case. Imagine Michael Jordan was like, no, I'm not the best. He would be an idiot. Like, no, you actually legitimately are the best. It's just a fact, bro. Right? If you're the best, it's just a fact. It doesn't mean that you lack humility. You just accept the fact that I'm the best. I guess I am the best. I'm on top. Does that make that person less humble? No. But if that person was thinking about himself a lot, if he's walking around and saying, I guess I am the best. Man, I'm the best. Hey, did you know I'm the best? And everywhere he goes, best basketball player right here, buddy. Hey, you might not have heard of me, but I'm the best. And they sit back and thinks, I'm the best. What if one day I'm not the best? Ooh. Then he starts thinking envious thoughts of somebody who might be the best later. So it's a slippery slope with all sins.